fans, you know what time it is. It's go time. Forward, 6'4" from Miami, number 1, Bruce Brown. Pat forward.
Harden will be out without his running mates, Kyrie Irving and Kevin.
Yeah, but they do it different ways. You're going to see a lot of pick and roll, Chris Paul and DeAndre.
The Nets and the Phoenix Suns, DeAndre Ayton, DeAndre Jordan cleared away, one and done. Here come the Suns. Chris Paul immediately looking for 6 straight. They've won 9 of their last 10 games.
And for this Phoenix Suns team, based upon what happened, you see Tyler how to get things done.
Good look inside. Crowder, third of 5 straight on this Western trip. They beat Sacramento last night. James Harden went for 29 points. He made 6 threes. Quickly.
Third in the East. And having 19 different lineups. I mean, what does that tell you about the
afraid early in this game? But I think for Brooklyn, with no,
this is where players who are now going to get extended minutes. You want these, 3 players that are out. You bring it every night. Start to come in. I mean, you're in New York, you got Brooklyn, you got expectations. He said, the more they're on the court, the better they're going to be. Are they going to be a top 10 defensive team? No.
That's a 9-2 run now for Phoenix. Booker's got 8 already. And 2-man game. Paul takes it himself. Crowder can't finish it. Ayton right there. They have dialed it up. Their pace is much slower with Chris Paul. Much more efficient team.
Defense, he's been doing his job, so he's allowed to step out there every now and then and take one of those shots.
First quarter. Got a timeout coming up on the next whistle. Booker got a man on his back and a little influence in there, defensively anyway. Crowder after that block, now he sets up late third, fourth quarter. All those passes making the defense down. And now Harden, little side, scored 17 points. Shorthanded Magic had just 8 players of
dribble penetration. Phoenix is going to have to do a better job. I know it's easy for me to say.
On the floor as well, Landry Shamet enters as well, and Booker goes. Jimmy Jackson,
number one in your heart. Number 1 in your heart, baby. And once he got to the game, it was nothing. It was easy. It was easy for him.
Man, back come the Suns. They'll run a little more with Chris Paul on the bench. Their pace to a Hall of Fame career. Moments ago, Jimmy Jack
missed some layups on your end offensively. What do you have to change going in?
Make a lot of decisions, and we got to be sharper with those decisions, our connectivity. But more than anything, just show a lot of toughness and spirit.
Thanks to Steve Nash, a quick 5 on the board by the Suns.
Politically correct. he's earning this. And I tell people all the time, it's just as much a challenge you see Shannon. It's not as easy as some people want to make it out to be. But trust me, you love to have more talent.
Regular season, I think there's some optimism there. There'll be a much better defensive LA to face the Clippers. Go to NBA.com or the NBA app for more on those games. The Suns, Phoenix ball here with a 13-point lead. There's Saric with COVID, gets a steal here. Saric, little hesitation.
To be back on the court, to be healthy, to contribute.
And he usually is, wherever he's been in his career, elevating the team that he...
Oh, but that's okay, bro. You get a pass. You get a pass.
And now Saric. Jeff Green on the tape. Shot to the chops of Chiozza.
Jeff Green, right?
Bridges wins the battle. Paul back on the floor, finds Etwan Moore. Luau Cabarro finds Harris. Pull up.
Everything gets settled in with this Brooklyn lineup, and the rotations are down, and guys are playing. Play some defense on the wing.
Open looks with the talent on the floor, and he's shooting 50% for 3.35. It looks like he's getting younger and more spry. Ayton
paid off that time by Cabarro.
Defensive teams in the league. Oh, Paul, too hot for Ayton. Here's Crowder for 3. Jeff Green gets it back. Green goes strong.
Now you're changing defense to a 2-3 zone. See if they can switch some things.
On the board, just under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Harden for 3.
Is contest a shot, and hope that he misses.
Booker, another big first quarter. Back-to-back games for him. Thing of beauty here, Jim.
Well, I mean, when Devin Booker.
Second chance opportunity after the Jordan rebound. First offensive rebound for.
It's because it is above the neck and he gets hit underneath. Which Andre Ayton, you don't. Now, I don't like to see anybody on the ground hurt.
Second free throw for Jeff Green.
Somebody you know.
30. Jimmy, I think Jimmy played for every team in the NBA. Here's
Not
Chris
every.
Paul for 3.
Step forward just based on what we saw from them last year, in particular Phoenix in the bubble.
Had the big first quarter with 16 after he scored 17 against Orlando, and that shot clock is off. Chance at the last one if they want it. The run out by Booker. The reverse is of the Red Hot Suns right now. Another assist for Chris. About 13 minutes. Do you want to be a part of the All-Star vote?
Harden has gotten there. I mean, offensively, you knew what value he was going to
Every
have.
night. Right now, the Nets, their rating is 26th in the league. By the way, you want to know how fast teams can score 20? Just
Giving up in either 3 in transition or a layup. See if they can convert if you're Brooklyn. In this league, okay, we mess up, but our opponent may only go on an 8-2 run.
to go. And now Joe Harris, a little bit of a run here by Brooklyn. Phoenix with the ball after that timeout. Jay Crowder
In that open 3.
back to a 20-point Phoenix lead. Harris looking for
The creation. I mean, Joe Harris, again, known as a shooter, catch and shoot.
year in the league. Crowder's 9th. Crowder wide open for 3.
That's his 6th attempt, and in his last game against Orlando, took a career.
And the Phoenix Suns, winners of 6 straight on their current homestand. Jordan set on the Nets, down 16. Harden gives it up. Johnson
By DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton gives it to Booker, going right back to it.
Well, it's a quick hitting play. You have an empty corner. Okay.
What Rudy Gobert has been able to do with Utah. He's not in that class yet, but Ayton's been great for him defensively.
Pretty soon we'll be
Hang out
joining.
the hallways with a pass.
Hanging out in the hallway with a pass. To push up on your man a little bit more, knowing that you have help on the back line valve for you.
Hart. Chioza comes away, gives it up. Harden on the drive with the. And a lead that was once 24. 29 points in the quarter for Brooklyn. Bullet pass.
Then you just have to take advantage of it, which Brooklyn has done.
Here's Harden for 3 8 times. He's up over 11 per game tonight. And Chioza wide open for 3. DeAndre Jordan the board.
Jordan
Put
able
back is
to
good.
garner up that offensive rebound.
Well, the Brooklyn Nets, since acquiring James Harden, they've been the best fourth quarter team since acquiring Harden.
Well, you can score a lot of points if you can get down.
We'll see how long Steve Nash will keep him on that bench. Open his bench that protects the ball well. They're top 6 in the league in turnover.
Down to his sweet spot. Knew he could get that shot.
You see the superstars, they're into it. Irving is out tonight, back injury. KD's out with a hamstring.
Listen, the game is simple. You know, allow me to get to my sweet spot.
Tyler Johnson at 9 points in the third quarter. He and Harden both hit for 9. Shaman wide open. Paul, all the Jazz taking on the LA Clippers. The Brooklyn Nets. Larry Irving on their feet on that bench. Not available tonight. Here's Johnson for of the year for the Nets, the former Sun. He's got 15 tonight. Ayton trolls. Brooklyn doing all this with James Harden on the bench.
Wow.
By the way, Jimmy, with Harden on the bench, it was 18-13 3-pointer of the night. 8-point game.
Seems to get when you're able to knock down shots early in the quarter.
One for the game. Harden goes right by Ayton, finds Harris, 3-ball in.
It's being able to step up and knock down big shots.
Brooklyn down 7. Here goes Harden. Yeah, Booker had 16 first quarter points. He scored the last 11. Harden kicks it. Green for 3 in the corner. They're into it. Both benches are up. Here goes Harden all the way in.
I'm going to run a little pick and roll with James Harden in the middle of the court, but Uncle Jeff.
Oh, scores it. A chance for the Nets to take the lead. James Harden for 3 tonight is on top.
Wow. Stand up, James Harden. Dagger 3.
Delivers the Nets into the lead. It's a 10-0 Brooklyn. And now Harden, excellent free throw shooter.
He smart by Monty Williams. I don't know if Booker actually really wanted to foul. I think they wanted to see it, but at that time Booker just a little too aggressive.
The Nets lead the NBA in 4th. Phoenix down 4. Long 3, no. And that's going to do it. The Brooklyn trailed most of the night. A 24. Nets win it tonight, 128-124. What a ball game in Phoenix.
The Brooklyn Nets not giving up. I mean,
Tuesday postgame show presented by Kia. We'll check in with Adam and the gang